Hello, once again, we are back. It's time for the end of day report with yours truly, Dex the Algo Capitalist, aka the Vulcan, coming to you live from PulseWaveTrading.com, home of the world famous PulseWave price trigger reports that we put in your hand each and every trading day. All right, so today was a very, very powerful day in the markets. And I tell you, man, things are just shaping up to be quite interesting. I will let you know here and tell you with no uncertainty. Silver is waking up, man. The sleeping giant seems to be up, man. Up, 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 up. I have to say, man, like just out of nowhere, before I even had a chance to put a ticket in, silver just exploded here. Just exploded. And I'm like looking like, oh my goodness. Before I had a chance to even put my ticket in, here it is. But it's all good though. It is what it is, right? If you take a look though at gold, gold is hanging in there too. Gold is trying to catch up to silver. Now, silver is going to do what it's going to do anyway. But the gold is what you were really waiting to see. Gold has been trending longer than silver has. Silver's just now pretty much waking up and, joining the party, so to speak. So I'm expecting and anticipating more upward trajectory for both of them. Just the gold kind of like paused and has been looking like, a little lost, like it doesn't know what it wants to do, where it wants to go, where it wants to be when it grows up. But yet and still, silver's been holding it down. Last 24 hours, it's been on and popping. It's not even playing around. It's made up its mind, made a decision, a life decision that it's going to rally. So when you start seeing things like that happen, it doesn't leave you much choice except to get on and not get left behind. It can be quite tricky at times because you're trying to catch the market. So, with that being said, now, unlike any other time that we have had, it is important that as soon as you get your reports, that you hurry up and you put your tickets in, because if not, you could be looking at a situation where the market will leave you behind. All right, so I just want to throw that out there that uh, silver's starting to wake up, so you gotta be nimble if you're gonna catch it. It does tend to have these moves that can just be explosive, like no other. All right, so just wanted to throw that out there, ladies and gentlemen. It's on and popping up in this point, up in this piece now. So I think this silver can probably continue to move like this for an extended time period. It's done it before. It's not like it's never done it, because it has. Um, and like I said, historically, when you can catch it, silver will perform. It usually not just performs, but outperforms at times. So you gotta do what you gotta do with it. And it is a challenge, like I said, to try to catch it. All right, so without further ado and delay, let's just get into these charts so we can see what we gotta do here. All right, let's see. All right, so I had a question also in the trading room regarding the S&P 500 and the VIX. Okay, let me just say this, my man. Um, the VIX, in my opinion, has been broken for eons, and I don't really put much stock in it like a lot of people do. They swear by it. I'm not one of those people. I don't believe you can put a lot of credence to that VIX. I just don't. It's just a broken mechanism. I've seen it not do what people thought it should do at times, and then do what people didn't think it would do. So it's just all over the place, man. Like I said, I don't put a lot of stock in it. I know people who do. I'm just not one of them. All right, so we're gonna kick off with the crypto first. So here is ZRX. Now ZRX has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right, so you're going to want to definitely take notice of that if you are operating in this space. All right, the next marker we got here is XRP Ripple. All right, so Ripple has been operating under the auspices of a rally alert, but we've been getting sideways action with no follow through. So we're still waiting to see what the market's going to do. Are we going to get another signal or what? What's going to happen? But as it stands, we're not getting any production right now. Not even one iota. So we just gotta stick with it and see what happens. Next, we got Litecoin. Litecoin is operating under the auspices of a rally alert, and we got nice production off of Litecoin today. So the trajectory is already hit the initial target, which was the overhead trend line resistance. The next target is the top of the Kumo cloud. So I think we could hit at least 4450 before it's all said and done, maybe a little bit more as our next target. All right, Ethereum. Ethereum, you see this, right? You see this mad bar right here. Now that's what I call outstanding production. Let's give a round of applause for the PulseWave price trigger reports. Now, 2 days ago, I gave you this rally alert, as you see here in the system, and look what happened. Took off like a rocket, and if you were paying attention and had your orders already in the market working, you caught this outrageous move in Ethereum. The next one here is the mighty Bitcoin. We're starting to get nice production on the rally alert here as well. Not as powerful as that Ethereum, but just hang in there. I think more upside is to go. Our next initial target is 9,500 on the mighty Bitcoin. All right, the next one we got here is ABC. All right, this is Bitcoin Cash. Finally got that production from the rally alert. It hit the trend line resistance, which was the initial, our initial target. The next initial target is up here around the 250 handle, somewhere about there, give or take. So that is our next target on ABC Bitcoin Cash. Next one here is the ADA Cardano. ADA Cardano, we got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading for ADA Cardano. All right, so as you can see here, man, these rally and crash alerts ain't no joke. You ignore them at your own peril, ladies and gentlemen. All right, the next thing we're going to look at now is futures. So let's take a look at that right quick. See what's on and popping here. See what's cracking. All right. All right, the first chart here is natural gas. All right, nat gas has a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Initial target is the trend line resistance here, right above 170. Possibly getting as high as 175. So anywhere from 170 to 175 is going to be the initial target space for nat gas. All right, next we got the Dow futures, still operating under the auspices of that crash alert. Did get a little bit of production, but then the market turned upside today, and we're just waiting to see what the market is going to do. We don't know if we're going to get back up to 27.5 or not. It is a possibility, but we have not gotten another alert yet, so we're just watching and waiting on this one. All right, the next one here is wheat futures. All right, we got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading on the wheat futures. All right, already currently at the initial target of the top of the Kumo cloud. I believe our next target should be around the 545 handle, somewhere around there. All right, the next one here is soybeans. All right, so soybeans right now is also operating under the auspices of the crash alert, looking to sell rallies. Finally got some breakage now, and I think the next target again is back down here toward the trend line support of around 875. All right, next we got corn futures. Corn futures here has been operating under the auspices of the crash alert, and I do believe that there is more downside to come on this one as well, as you're in the bear market, and that bear market rally is now getting sold off. Next, we got silver futures, the mighty silver. Look at that breaking out. At the time that I'm doing this, the market has broken out even more, and it is now $1 higher than here. We're way up here now. We got just 4 cents shy of 23. So we're about to hit 23 silver. It's really showing off and really breaking out at this point in time. All right, let me see here. Bear with me just for a second. I want to see something here. Yeah, in the extended hours, SLV is already gapping up. So far, you're looking at a $21 to a 20.82 spread. All right, 21 ask, 20.82 bid right now. All right, that's where you're at. That's where you're at. All right, so on the Russell My Hustle, I've been waiting patiently on this one too. All right, so the market is climbing. It's operating under the auspices of a rally alert, and you're still getting production off of this rally alert back here. All right, so it's out of the resistance zone and entering into the primary, trying to get up here and probably build a double top. So this thing is looking at around 15. It's trying to gun for the 1550 handle. So this is getting real interesting. Can it get to 1500? That's the first stop. Can it get to 1500? If you get a strong close above 1500, then 1550 is the next target. So this one is looking rather interesting right now. All right, crude oil futures. Okay, so we are operating under the auspices of a rally alert here. And you can also see further that we got another rally alert for oil for tonight into tomorrow's trading. Let's see how much higher this one wants to go. Okay, now the NASDAQ 100 has a crash alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. All right, so this one is looking rather interesting. Want to see what kind of production we get on this one. The trend line is the initial target, and that's around the 10,000 mark. That means you can expect an 800 plus point drop if that occurs. All right, taking a look now at gold futures. We got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading here as well. Things are looking quite interesting. Let's see how high it wants to go. Next on the ledger, we got the E-mini S&P 500, which has already powered beyond its resistance. And right now, 3,300 is on the table. I know it's difficult to see and say, but 3,300 is on the table now for the E-mini S&P 500. All right, so that's our crypto and our futures. Now it's time to lean over to the forex side of the pond and take a look at what's going on over here. So here we go. What up to everybody in the live chat? What up, Nathan? What up, John, Nick, Van? What up, everything? What up, Kevin? What up, Loco? What up, Tom? What up, everybody? What up, J Rush, Kyle? Smash that like button for me. Hook me up. All right, here's the US dollar, ladies and gentlemen. And it is still in free fall, as I've been saying all along. I think another mighty leg down is definitely on the table. If it happens, it could be a steep one. Now, of course, anything can happen. It can turn right here and double bottom and get back up to trend line resistance at 97.5. But that's saying a lot, isn't it? So right now, the play is still selling rallies in this one. All right, the South African Rand is already well underway to the next leg down. So still more downside coming for this one too. It's looking just like that US dollar chart a little bit. Are we going to double bottom and then rally from here? Or are we going to put another leg down? It's getting interesting now. All right, the Kiwi. Still getting production from the rally alert. Nothing has stopped. So as far as we are concerned, this one is still on and popping. Expecting more upside potential. Taking a look at the Mexican peso. All right, this one is trying to determine what it wants to do. Still operating under the auspices of the rally alert. We got up to that trend line resistance and then pulled back. I think the pullbacks are going to be bid for now. Let's see if I'm right on that one. All right, taking a look at the dollar yen. The dollar yen is still operating sideways, still waiting for that downside production though. Let's see where this one wants to go. It hasn't made up its mind at all, but I do see that intraday rallies are being sold off. Taking a look at the pound sterling. All right, so this one's trying to get up here and take out the old resistance. It's going to need a nice strong close above 128 in order to do that. We still got a ways to go, but for right now, the trade is to the long side of the market, as this market is benefiting from the rally alert. All right, taking a look now at the euro yen. The euro yen is still benefiting from the rally alert, and it looks like it's going to try to get up here and test old resistance around that 124.5 level. So I'm expecting more upside potential for the euro yen as well. Okay, next we got the euro, and as you can see, this one's breaking past resistance too. The next target is 116. Take a look now at the Canadian dollar. Canadian dollar has been in free fall, and I think we got more downside to go here to test this old support. So the trade is to the downside on this one right now. All right, the Australian dollar right now is also benefiting from the rally alert back here. And I think the next target is somewhere around 0.720. So I think that's what we're going next on that one. All right, it is that time of day. This is that time when we do requests. We get it in, we go hard. So you should have already taken advantage and typed in what you want me to look at. And as you know the rules of the game, once I finish typing, we are done with the request. So those of you who are late, who are new to this, you have until I finish typing these in. And then once I'm done with that, we'll be ready to roll. So you latecomers, you got time to start typing while I'm putting in these requests. That's how we do it. All right. So let's see here. All right. So you got Facebook and Amazon on here again. I ain't mad at you. All right. Yeah, man, this tech sector is looking a little shaky, man. Are we pulling back or what? I don't know. Sometimes the markets have a mind of their own and they just decide to defy all logic and reason. When that happens, we just say, okay, fine, whatever. You got to trade what you see, right? All right. The thing about it, though, you got to use stops, man. You got to trail your positions. You got to know when to take profit. When the trend turns, that's usually telling you that there's something going on and that you need to take an action. Remember, you don't have to be married to a particular stock or a particular position. All right. All you have to do is learn to be quick on the trigger, man. That's it. That's all you got to do is learn to be quick on the trigger, man. And you'll be all right. I think the biggest mistake that people make is that they get married to things, you know, and you can't be that way. You got to learn how to get in and out. You can always get back in, you know. You'll never go broke taking profits, people. It's not a sin to take profits, okay? It's not. It's necessary if you're going to play the game and play it correctly. All right, so always remember that. All right, I'm almost done here. You guys have a lot of good ones again tonight, as usual. All right, let's see where we at here. May have to start doing this first come, first serve, man. All right, let's see. This is becoming a very popular part of our end of day report. This is a popular segment. All right, let's see here. As the show grows, I'll be able to have some help, and we can get all these things in earlier. Oh, okay. I see this one's up in the in another exchange. Okay, cool. See, I got a couple of foreign ones on here today. All right. You got a lot of miners y'all want to take a look at today. Nice, nice. I see it. I see you. These are very interesting. Some of these are very interesting. This is going to be fun. A lot of these silver mining stocks should get a nice boom tomorrow. I think that should tell you a lot. If you are in the mining space and you can, and your silver miners can't rally on the back of the silver exploding like this, that means there's a problem with that stock, and you probably need to liquidate it. Seriously, if a mining stock fails to rally when the commodity that it mines is blowing up, that's a huge problem. Huge problem. All right. Yeah, silver's already reached our initial target and then some. So, yeah, man. All right, let's see here. Somebody's trading futures over here, huh? Okay. I see you. You want all the smoke, don't you? All right. Bet. Let's see here. Okay. All right. Y'all people still trade Microsoft, huh? All right. Still trading that Microsoft stock, huh? You probably short like I don't know what, ain't you? Let's see. You know, markets have been known to crash without warning. Yeah, hang in there, player, on that IBIO. We're gonna go over it, but remember, sometimes the rally and crash alerts can lead the market 3 to 5 days out. So you got to give it that time period, that 3 to 5 days. Sometimes things don't happen until the fourth day, and on a rare occasion, it'll happen on the fifth day. All right, I see you want that VET crypto. All right, I got you. Hold on, I got you. We'll go ahead and add that too. All right, time's up. We're going in. That's it. The lot is closed. Let's boom through the segment. All right, start with the VET crypto, V chain. You got a rally alert for tonight into tomorrow's trading. The initial target on this one in USD is 0.0200. That's the initial target on this. Depending on how hard it gets, this is a bullish pointer right here. So we could get back up to 0.0222 or 220. So keep that in mind. You still got this gappage here, but in crypto it seems to not even matter. So I think this one probably just going to take off and go straight up and try to change trend direction altogether. It's a little too early to go that hard with it, but you just never know. But rally alert for tonight into tomorrow on the V chain. All right. Here's your IBIO. You got no production on this whatsoever. You got your crash alert coming into today, right? And you didn't get any production just yet, but you will, because look at this gap. See, you're benefiting from this last rally alert. All right, so you caught all of this. Now we got this crash alert for tomorrow. So I'm looking at it's gonna fill this gap. So you will get downside production on this IBO, and then it's gonna take off and probably hit 8 and 10. So IBO, there you go, crash alert for tomorrow. All right, NVIDIA. NVIDIA also has a crash alert for tomorrow. Trend line support down here around 365 is the initial target on this one that is officially in a corrective zone right now. It's in a correction. All right, Salesforce, ticker CRM as in Mark, has a crash alert for tomorrow. Trend line support down here around the 180-ish level is the initial target for this one. That's CRM. C to the R to the M. All right, the next one here is Microsoft. Microsoft has a crash alert for tomorrow. Trend line support around the 195 level is the initial target on that one. All right, next we got the GDXJ. GDXJ is taking off, but it's creating gaps along the way that will need to be back and filled. For the time being, the trade is still on the long side of the market, but if gold starts to pull back, it will probably force this one to back and fill its gaps as well. All right, so just keep that in the back of your mind. Also, if it does pull back and gold pulls back pretty substantially, then your trend line support will become your initial target on this pullback, not just a gap filling. Okay, so watch gold futures prices to take cues on that one. But right now, The trade is to the long side of the market. Follow the report on your dashboard to a T. If you're a subscriber to the PulseWave Price Trigger reports, follow the report. Follow the report. All right. Do yourself a solid. Do yourself a solid. All right. The next one is NAC. The ticker is N as in Nancy, A as in Adam, K as in King. Benefiting from the rally alert, getting mad production off the rally alert. But like we always say, you got to back and fill these gaps. If we get a sell signal, that is about to do that, trend line support can still be in play as an initial target. All right. So just FYI on that one. All right. Okay, the next one here is TER. That's Teradyne. Crash alert for tomorrow. Trend line support around that 80-ish handle is the initial target for this one. All right, the next one is Facebook. Facebook has a crash alert for tomorrow, and we got the trend line support around the 230-ish mark as the initial target. Crash alert on Facebook. All right, a lot of crash alerts, man. A lot of crash alerts. Okay, Amazon crash alert for tomorrow. 2,700 to 2,750 is where your trend line support lies, and that will be the initial target for this one. And yes, Amazon is in official corrective territory right now, according to the algo charts. Netflix right now has is operating under the auspices of a crash alert. Trend line support is the target around the 460 mark. This one is an official correction territory as well. Taking a look at Ruger, Sturm Ruger, ticker RGR. We got a rally alert for tomorrow's trading on this one. Initial target is around $82 a share on the Ruger. All right, the next one we got here is Capital One Financial, ticker COF as in Frank. Rally alert for tomorrow. Initial target is the trend line resistance at around $64 a share. Next one we got here is Tanzanian Gold, ticker is TRX as in X-ray. Rally alert for tomorrow's trading. Initial target is going to be around the $1 to $1.05 range. All right, so you're only looking at like a 10-cent move here per se, but I got to give you what it is. Now, if it can clear that, then the next target is that $1.10 range, getting you outside of the upper resistance zone. Next on the map, we got here Mini. Is that how you say it? MENE. And the ticker is MENEF as in Frank. It's on the pink sheets. It is over the counter. This one has a crash alert for tomorrow's trading with the bottom of the Kumo cloud here as an initial target. It's not too far away from that per se. So then the next one will get us down to about the 22-cent handle. I think this one has the potential to really drop and come back and test the old lows unless something changes. That's what we're looking at. All right, next one here is Boston Scientific. The ticker is BSX. Waiting for production on the crash alert. Still operating under the auspices of the crash alert. We're looking for the trend line support as the initial target at $36 a share. And I think that it can correct down to maybe $35.50 a share. So keep your eyes and ears open on that one. We're still waiting for downside production. All right, the next one is the iShares, a U.S. energy ETF, ticker IYE. This one has a rally alert for tomorrow's trading and looks like $21.05 to $22 a share is the initial target. The next one on the chopping block is Alternative Harvest ETF. The ticker is ETFMG. This was operating under the auspices of a crash alert where the trend line support was the initial target, but this one has the potential to correct further down to around $12.50 a share. All right, so keep your eyes peeled for that one. All right, next on the list here we got is ACOM. The ticker is ACM. Got a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. The initial target is around the $40 a share mark. All right, so rally alert on that one. All right, next we got Silver Mines. The ticker is SVL, and this is on the ASX exchange. All right, this one right here is already rallying. It's benefiting off of the rally alert. You're starting to get production off of the rally alert we had back here. I think this one wants to go up and test resistance at around the 14-cent mark, 0.140. So I think that is where we are headed at this point for right now. After that, who knows? Sky's the limit. All right, the next one we got here is Ag Eagle Aerial Systems. Ticker is UAVS, UA Victor S. Operating under the crash alert. You did start to get some downside production. I don't think it's done yet. I think it wants to get back down here to around $1.50. So right now I'm looking at more downside potential for this one. All right, next on the list here we got Planet 13 Holdings. The ticker is PLNHF. Nice production off of the rally alert, but still you got this gap at some point you're going to need to contend with. But for now, the trade is to the long side of the market. Looks like this one can go to at least 275 before that correction comes. You just have to watch and wait for it and be prepared. Next on here is we got Jets. It's the ticker JETS, and it's US Global Jets ETF. You got a rally alert for tomorrow. You're already at trend line resistance, basically. So if this one's really going to give us any production to the upside, we're looking around the $18 a share range as an initial target. All right, the next one here we got is Virgin Galactic. The ticker is SPCE. This one has a rally alert for tomorrow's trading. And it is in a bull market with bullish weekly trend momentum readings. Sky's the limit on this one, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see how high it goes and what kind of production you can get out of it. Next, we got the GDX Gold Miners ETF. Again, I think that this one's going to try to get to around $42 to $43 a share as an initial target. And then after that, we shall see based on how gold performs. All right, so there it is, ladies and gentlemen. I gave it to you. All right, looks like I missed one, so let me go ahead and hook you up with it. I do see you. Hold on one second. My bad, but I got you. Just hold on. All right, the next one is the NASDAQ 100 futures ETF known as QQQ or Cubes. All right, you got a crash alert on this one for tomorrow's trading with the trend line support as your initial target at around the $245 handle. So this one's going to be contingent on what the NASDAQ 100 futures does tonight. But the QQQ does have a crash alert for tomorrow's trading, ladies and gentlemen. All right, so with that being said, man, I think that's it. I think we have covered the whole gamut, and I don't think there's too much that need to be more said. What y'all think? I think we got it in. We nailed all those charts, and now you just got to get your orders ready, and you want to catch what you can, all right? So with that being said, remember, bulls make money, bears make money, and pigs get slaughtered. So remember to take what you can and give nothing back. And silver is on fire. It just broke $23.19. Just enormous moves. All right, you guys, come break bread with us, man. If you want to get your hand on these reports so you can get these trades popping off, PulseWaveTrading.com. See y'all in the morning for the pre-market post scan. I'm out. Peace.